The one to watch is ITV for a bright new season of films. Christopher Reeve makes a quick change to become Superman 3, a British TV premiere for our superhero's latest adventure.
Chief, how can I help? Get this man a helmet. Oh, yes. You, forget the helmet. Help! Help! Help me! Help! Somebody help me!
The heat is on for Richard Gere as the American Gigolo.
Framed by somebody. Don't know who. There was a murder in Palm Springs a couple weeks ago. Police think I did it.
An American Gigolo is what Joan Collins has in mind for the making of a male model.
Oh, but do we need another rugged outdoor type?
That's not what I have in mind for him. Well, he's got that natural, raw sex look. I see him shirt off, body glistening, a cougar ready to spring.
Playing a dangerous game, Angie Dickinson is dressed to kill.
Stop apologizing. Tell Mike he makes you mad.
Maybe there's something wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Do you find me attractive?
From noon till 3, Charles Bronson has the attention of a beautiful widow.
Put your
First rate.
Mr. Starbuck taught me to use this gun. I learned well.
They win.
Burt Reynolds is a man starting over and getting snap happy in the process.
We have it every year. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of fun. I think you should come. Well, if you feel like it.
Ow! Ow! Aren't you a little old for this?
Sean Connery is James Bond, and a surprise gift from Russia with Love.
So you're Tatiana Romanova.
My friends call me Tanya.
Mine call me James Bond.
On a warm summer night, a beautiful woman shows William Hurt body heat, a night he'll never forget.
I need tending. I need someone to take care of me, someone to rub my tired muscles, smooth out my sheets.
Get married.
I just need it for tonight.
The postman always rings twice for Jessica Lange and Jack Nicholson.
You want to be with me, right? Right?
Yeah.
Good. Go pack a bag. We're going to Chicago.
Henry Fonda and Katharine Hepburn are on Golden Pond.
I hear you turned 80 today.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah. Man, that's really old.
You should meet my father.
Your father's still alive?
Ah, but you should meet him.
What do you usually do at a time like this?
Well, generally, I just fall into the lake.
Just,
The big screen comes to ITV, the one to watch.
Really bad headaches need a powerful solution. Veganin's Power Formula combines 3 clinically approved painkillers to fight headache and pain in different ways. Aspirin and paracetamol work together to intercept pain messages traveling to the brain. Codeine, working within the brain, blocks those that still get through, adding up to fast, powerful relief. Veganin, the power formula for headache and pain, available without prescription.
At these glittering gatherings, we were served Winalot Prime as a matter of course, if you'll pardon the pun. This delicious dog food of tender, meaty pieces was unlike anything I'd tasted before. And I wondered if the guests came for the company or the cuisine. Winalot Prime gives a dog's life new meaning.
Thinking Peugeot Talbot? DC Cook's Car World promised to beat any deal you've been offered. Peugeot Talbot at DC Cook's Car World, Wheatley Hall Road, Doncaster.
Tomorrow on 4's Silent Laughter, Buster Keaton rides again.
Here is Keaton on Canada's East Coast, about to star in his 87th movie, a 25-minute color short called The Railrodder. In it, he will travel from the Atlantic to the Pacific in a runaway railway speeder.
An affectionate look at the life of Buster Keaton, providing some silent laughter. Tomorrow at 6 on Channel 4.
Here now on YTV, we've an extra little programme for you from Canada called In High Society.
Tonight, Channel 4 marks the 150th anniversary of the photograph.
How charming it would be if it were possible to cause these natural images to imprint themselves durably and remain fixed upon the paper.
A little bit of magic realized. Sir Roy Strong looks at the life of William Fox Talbot tonight at 6:30 on Channel 4.
The camera may be said to make a picture of whatever it sees.
Looking ahead to tonight here on YTV, at 7 we'll be joining Gordon Burns and this week's contestants in The Krypton Factor. Coronation Street follows at 7:30, taking us through to 8 o'clock, and some comedy in Affairs of the Heart. At 8:30, From the Cradle to the Grave looks at the silent epidemic which is gnawing away at the very foundations of the welfare state, the explosive growth of the disease senile dementia, which present resources seem inadequate to cope with. At 9, there's drama with Quincy, whose honeymoon turns into a murder mystery deep in the heart of snow country. And these are the programmes for tonight, here on YTV. But at this moment, we take the news from ITN.
Good afternoon. The NUR leader, Mr Jimmy Knapp, has warned that there'll be no peace on the railways until 147 Scottish guards sacked in the dispute over one-man trains are reinstated. Guards on strike at 2 Welsh depots are expected to receive sacking notices from British Rail later this afternoon. There was widespread disruption of rail services today. Trains in Scotland and on southern and eastern regions were cancelled because of the dispute. 300 jobs are to go at the Austin Rover factory at Longbridge in Birmingham because production is outstripping sales. The company says it's confident all the jobs can be lost through voluntary redundancies. The company, which makes Metro, Maestro and Montego cars, wants to cut output by about 10% to reduce stocks. It's also been considering laying off its workforce for a week by extending the September holiday break into October. The BBC's Board of Management is meeting this afternoon to discuss allegations that the security service MI5 vets staff appointments. And the National Union of Journalists is considering taking legal advice on whether the BBC is in breach of its charter. The government is so far refusing to make a statement. The Australian government is to impose a series of economic restrictions against South Africa in protest against apartheid. Australia will close its trade mission in Johannesburg at the end of next month, will stop the import of gold Krugerrands and end export assistance for Australian companies trading there. Australia's Foreign Minister Bill Hayden said it was important for other countries to support their action before stronger sanctions were imposed. In West Beirut, 2 car bombs have exploded, killing at least 25 people and wounding 70 others. And there's been more fighting across the Green Line that divides the city. The first bomb in a residential area set a garage alight and damaged several buildings, including a restaurant. Some of those killed were burned to death. The bombs are thought to be revenge attacks after blasts in the eastern Christian sector last week. The second of those, on Saturday, killed at least 55 people. Up to 300 people drowned when an overloaded ferry capsized and sank in a river in northeast China. The boat had just left a tourist spot on the Songhua River and was on its way to the city of Harbin when a fight broke out on board. According to the Peking Evening News, passengers crowded round to watch and caused the ferry to tip over. Finally, cricket, and England are 470 for 3 in the 5th Cornhill Test at Edgbaston, 135 runs ahead of Australia. Lamb is on 1 and Gatting on 38. Gower was finally caught by Border for 215. And that's all from ITN until the news at 5:45. Goodbye.
And And now on YTV, some fiction from Australia in A Country Practice.